Did you get the partnership or should I send it again? Oh, you okay, I got it from you. Here we go. Do you want me to do the first one or do you know how to start the match?
Yeah, I can start it. Give me a second.
Okay, nice.
Just trying to figure everything else out before. Just closing out some windows so there's no lag too. So give me a second to close out some windows.
Sounds good. How are you doing tonight?
A little tired, to be honest.
Did you have a show today?
No, I just did a little bit of exercise. I was just worn out by Ready hosting. GoDaddy, they are the worst.
Oh,
They are the absolute worst. My mental
yeah.
health.
My hosting actually, well, not domain, but my hosting provider like flaked on me, and I need to follow up on that. I've just been too busy recently.
Flaked on as in what?
As in, like my server's down, which is odd,
Okay.
but I'll get it fixed eventually.
What do you think of um, D4?
Get your bishop out first. Excellent. You can just play king down. Excellent. Maybe queen takes. Now you're lining up a checkmate. Maybe he won't see it.
Um, any
You could
advice?
try pawn at h6. Hmm. And if pawn takes pawn, you could put a new pawn at g7. Alright, now you can take the pawn. Pawn takes pawn. And you can put a rook in the corner, rook at h8. Now you're threatening a promotion there. You can take the rook. And probably a pawn at g7. Well, let's see what he does. He moves his king up. He could always like... Uh, yeah, pawn at g7 looks good.
Take it?
Um, let's think about this. You have to be worried about drawing, so make sure not to draw. I think you can play pawn takes bishop, but then move your bishop to h6 instead of putting a new pawn there. Move your bishop to h6, your existing one. We're just trying to make sure you don't accidentally draw it here. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, now you can play bishop takes bishop, and then you can drop a pawn in there.
What if he puts a rook there?
If you put a rook there, you could probably play pawn takes queen.
Okay. Take the free pawn?
Uh, Let me get you a pawn, actually. It looks like a pawn is pretty good for you. Um,
Okay.
so just wait a second here. Um, yeah, we're up a lot. So I'm gonna get you a pawn eventually. All right, there's a pawn. You can put a pawn on g7. You could probably throw it. Well, this queen probably mates for you, or you could put knight at g7. That works too. Good job.
Thanks.
3 queens on the board, always fun. It's your move here. There you go. Either, yeah, that looks good.
Any advice?
I'll just get your knights out.
Okay. Just afraid of him chasing me all around the board.
Ah, you'll be fine.
Like that.
I would play probably knight g4 here, but you could also retreat it to g8 if you want.
I just want a castle, so I don't want to.
Yeah, you could sack your knight. Knight takes f2. And now you can castle.
What do you think of bishop on
I,
h4?
I, I like pushing your f pawn, probably to f5. So you're trying to open up your rook. It's on the same file as this king. That's going to be fun.
Take?
Yeah, you can play pawn takes pawn. That's fine. Watch out though. He has queen takes h7. So now we have to be careful. Maybe a pawn on h4. New pawn on h4.
h4. Okay.
Yep. Because right now your bishop guards that pawn and your queen. Oh, plus that knight is pinned, so that's kind of fun. Okay.
His rook can take it though. Actually, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think you could play rook takes knight here, and then knight takes d4. Knight takes d4. All right.
I have to watch out for f7, do I?
Yeah, a little bit, but
Knight's good. You get me.
maybe you can wait for material here. Um,
Yeah.
if I get you another knight, oh, I got you a queen. Um, let's see, where can you put a queen? Um, hmm. Hold on, let me see what else I can get you here. Um, you could put a pawn on f2 to draw his king out, I guess.
You sure? Okay.
Yep.
And then put the queen down.
Yeah, queen on g3 looks pretty good.
Oh, I didn't realize it was checkmate.
I didn't
Good
realize
point.
either, but it worked out. I wonder what his username means. Let's push all the way. Maybe he'll go for a pawn promotion.
The other one was, I forgot what it was, 42069, LOL.
Okay. What do you call that? Numerologist?
No, like 69,
No, I know.
420 gets,
I know.
yeah. So funny. He's playing all those numbers.
Yes. I gave a
think he's,
queen, so be a little bit careful.
I think he's sleeping all the way. Okay, let's see what to do.
You can just keep developing though. Maybe get your knights out. Yeah,
Should have done the
it's
other
looking
side.
pretty good.
Castle still?
You can castle, sure.
Knight takes?
Knight takes knight is fine. Yeah. Okay, now watch. Okay, you might play queen takes knight.
Okay.
So you can take that. Be careful though.
Okay.
'Cause he's trying for shenanigans. You could sack your queen. Queen takes knight because he has a queen in hand. So just be safe.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. Let
So
me.
you need to get some things near your king. Maybe bishop at g3, something like that.
Bishop at g3. Okay.
Okay, knight takes bishop, and then you could try like a knight at c7, something like
Yep.
that. And there's probably a free rook in there for you. Great
Oh,
job.
nice. What happened there? Oh, was it?
They resigned. I don't know why.
Hmm. Do you want the knight or should I leave
No,
it
no,
there?
just keep developing. Retain the tension.
Okay.
Ooh, watch out for pawn at e5. That might be annoying for you. So you probably want to play like h6 or new pawn at h6 just to relieve the pin there. Get that bishop out of your face. There, that's better. You could push your d pawn up 2 to d5. Uh, I think just pawn takes pawn there. It gets that out of your face. You probably retreat your queen.
Two.
Maybe d8. And eventually, okay, well, take that bishop first. Um, you could put a
New bishop.
bishop at d3, or bishop at g6 is fine too. Either one.
You don't think f5?
No, don't push your f pawn because then he'll en
No,
passant
no,
you.
a bishop at f5.
Uh, you could that it's better at g6 or at d3, but either one's fine.
D3 would have been even better. Oh, yeah, I didn't see D3. I wasn't thinking. I just moved too
You know,
fast.
this is fine. The key is king safety.
Well, I was thinking the rook would have been nice to attack the rook and it would give us more options. Because that rook would have been good for you on the eighth file.
Oh, it's fine. Um, so here I suggest pushing f5 um to try to get your rook involved.
Creek? Pawn takes?
Um, uh, yeah, pawn takes pawn is fine. And if knight takes pawn, you can always take his queen.
Nice.
Um, you could do pawn takes knight.
Not rook?
Sorry, pawn takes f6 that knight, and then you can do rook takes afterwards. Let's see.
No. Do I have to worry about anything right now? What about
I
new bishop? Can I wait for a bishop on
what about
g5?
just pawn takes e5?
Okay. Queen takes queen.
Um, the idea here is queen takes knight if he leaves that knight there. Okay,
Okay.
you could just king takes knight. It's a little bit risky, but I think I can keep you alive here. I hope I can keep you alive. um, all right, so
Okay.
try to get more things in there, like maybe Yeah, that looks great. Yeah, then maybe a pawn in or a rook in or something like that. Yeah, just try to stay safe over there. Let's see. Is the rook okay for you?
You
I
want the
hope it
knight
is.
or?
Um, what about knight takes d4 to attack the queen?
I was gonna put a new knight on d2. Oh, I'll put it. Nope, that doesn't
You
work.
can put a new knight on e2, and then you can take his queen. Nice move. So try to get more pieces. Maybe pawn at e. Yeah, perfect, perfect. Nice find.
I'm thinking another pawn on uh, d2. Pawn on d2 first.
How about bishop takes rook first? Maybe bishop
Why?
takes rook. Um, and after that you put a rook on f1. New rook on f1. Just roll out any moves.
Oh, moves.
Any moves because of the time situation.
Okay.
Great job.
Good job.
Yeah, you
I
were
had
completely
waiting one.
crushing over there. Your king was safe, and you had were up 50 pieces.
Oh, I'm afraid of a pawn right there. Should I?
Well, move your undeveloped knight to tempo his queen, because that also defends that.
Okay, thanks. Good. Okay, no, no, I can do that. I wasn't paying attention. Um,
You just keep rolling up moves. You could try knight e4 maybe.
knight at
Knight,
e4.
knight 2 e. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Good move.
Okay. Let's put a bishop on f3. New bishop on f3.
Bishop on f.
Or you could develop your undeveloped bishop. Yeah, that's fine now. Okay. All right. New knight on c3. New knight on c3 check. Then knight takes knight, and knight takes queen. Knight takes queen. Now you can take his rook for free.
Nice. Oh, I don't know if that would have been a good move. Yeah, it's okay. You look pretty good there.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm a little concerned about that diagonal.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
but maybe you could push d4. Oh, okay. Well, now you have a pretty good position there. Um, okay.
Just keep
Yeah,
on
that's
pushing.
looking fine.
Okay. What were you worried about
You
now?
could just rook takes bishop. Just get that bishop out of your face because it's bearing down on g7. But
Okay.
with the rook out of the way, you should be safe.
Okay. Um, okay.
Good job. Hey, Exkiza. Welcome in. I do not know that language. So sorry. I only speak English.
Hmm.
Good.
Any advice?
Um, you just keep developing. Maybe pin the knight with your bishop, something like that. Sorry, I've been a little slow this game, but should be fine. Maybe push your d pawn, push d4. And the reason for that was he was targeting queen takes c3. You could retreat your bishop, I guess.
Retreat. Okay.
Sure. You could develop one of your rooks, I guess.
Oh, to where?
Either b1 or e1. You could just trade those pawns, yeah. You could try rook e1, or you could play h3. h3 would prevent bishop g4.
And what about new pawn on that?
Now you probably should save your bishop, bishop a4, something like that. You could take that twice, probably first with bishop. Because now your rook is forking the knight and the pawn.
Yeah.
You just grab that free pawn. Looks good. You could try pawn at b7, or you could tempo his queen with like bishop at d5.
What do you think of a knight at c7?
Knight at c7. I don't think that's a great idea. I think you could put something on e5 to
Okay.
target
What
the
do you want on
queen, or
e5?
you could put a knight on e4 to target the queen, or
Okay.
just pawn at b7 to try to queen a pawn.
Okay.
Or I guess you could push d5 also. Yeah, no, this is all fine. Let's see. I guess we take this.
Mm, not sure what to do right now, but here, let me
Um,
just.
yeah, that looks good. I'm not sure if you take it back though. If he takes it, just because of the fact that it would hang your rook. You could do rook takes bishop first and then pawn takes pawn.
Okay.
Yeah, now you can take the pawn. Okay. Guess I'll just take this. Yeah, nice move.
Mm,
Nice move.
mm.
Yeah, just keep slapping your knights on the board. You can threaten his king or his queen or his rook with the new knights. And you take the free rook.
Oh. Oh.
Great job. Might trade queens here. We traded queens. That's not a great place for your bishop, and also you can fork those. I'll just take the knight. And then maybe knight g4. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, your position's pretty bad. Play. Oh, that's really bad. Your guy's gonna mate you.
Is he
Uh,
gonna make me?
it looks
Oh,
really bad. Just play f5. You gotta
F5?
get push your f pawn. Yeah, you have to get f6 defended. Okay,
Uh,
pawn takes knight.
Pawn takes knight, okay.
Okay, now get more things on the board. Maybe on e4 or g4.
E4, G4. E4.
You could take the bishop, I guess, and then just keep putting more things on the board, like knight at e4 maybe. Oh, this is pretty awful. Just keep putting new things on the board. Pawn takes pawn maybe, and then yeah, excellent. Keep putting new things on the board. That's just a free knight.
Uh-oh.
If he takes it, put a queen on g6.
I was... I thought I had a strategy. Oh. Queen on G6. My thought behind that was another knight on F3, but I didn't realize it was free.
I mean, we're losing this game by like a long shot. This
Are
is
we?
not good. Yeah. um, we're
Okay.
getting crushed by like a 400. Okay, pawn takes pawn. Put something new on the board. All right, now we're winning. All right, got him.
Okay. Good job.
Oh, looks like you're winning over there too. Nice. Take it. Straight down.
Straight back.
Straight back. Yeah, you're fine. Put a pawn on either h6 or f7. Take the pawn first. Bishop takes pawn, I guess.
Bishop takes pawn?
Yep.
Okay.
You could take it tonight. Bishop takes knight. Pawn takes knight. And now you are pretty safe.
Can I pawn? No.
Sure. Maybe knight takes e4. Yeah. Maybe threatening c3. You can bring your knight back
Wait,
to
why don't
f6.
why don't I just do this? Actually, no. I was gonna put a rook there, but
Yeah, I think knight f6 is probably best there.
okay. Crap.
Um, you could put a rook on f7, I guess. Just go for safety.
Okay.
Try to get more pieces on the board. Maybe knight at f5. Yeah, that's a good move too. If you put something on g5, you could take it with your bishop, even if it's a pawn. Okay, keep trying to get more things. Or you could play d5 maybe. Push your d pawn up too. Because then
Okay.
that both hits e4 and also gets your bishop out.
Do I have to worry about that?
I don't think so. Um,
Let me do this first.
yeah, you should be fine there.
Just don't give him queen.
Okay.
Actually that's not even that big a deal. Okay.
You could put a pawn on d6 to get his knight out of there, I guess. Or you could try bishop at h5, or you could put a pawn on f7. Just place something on the board. Oh, you could take the rook first.
Nice.
Good job. You could sack if you want. Bishop takes pawn. And then, like, knight f3. Get your knight out. Um, so
D
let's think about this. I would play
D4?
d4, yeah. You could just do pawn takes pawn there. I'll get your other knight out, like knight c3. Move your knight to e5, checking him. Knight e5 check. Queen takes
Castle?
queen. Queen takes queen.
Okay.
Queen takes queen. Free queen.
Nice.
Now you can save your queen.
Where
Or you could put a new queen on f7. It's fine too. Okay. You could try queen at c7, or yeah, there you go. Looks good. You can take that knight. Bishop takes knight, or queen takes knight. They're both good. You're threatening mate in one here. Oh, well, it's not mate in one anymore, but
Is,
maybe
can I
maybe
do?
just queen b7. Or
Why can't I
I'm
do
sorry,
the
queen
queen?
takes bishop. Queen takes bishop.
Yeah,
Stupid.
that is mate in one. Yeah.
Yep, good
When you
job.
said there's no mate in one, I was like, oh, really?
No, no, it was just a different mate in one. Because I was looking at queen to the back rank, but then his rook covered it. So, but yeah,
Amazing.
you still have mate in one.
Okay.
Maybe just bishop back to e7, or bishop to c5. Either one.
C5.
Either bishop c5 or bishop to e7. They're both good.
Hmm.
Watch out. That's looking scary. Um,
Not too scary. What if I put a pawn on
it's looking
E6?
pretty scary. Can you sack your bishop? Bishop takes pawn check,
Yeah, sure.
and
But why don't I put
then
a
you have, if
pawn?
he takes that, you have knight takes pawn, knight takes e4. Let's do knight takes e4. Okay.
Why no
Uh,
new pawn on E6?
um.
You don't think
Well,
pawn? Oh, actually,
let's
then
let's
he
see.
can still take me in check here.
Yeah, this is still a little bit scary. Um, just wait a second. Let me see. We have to be careful about this.
I'm just afraid
This
of him taking on
Yeah, his opening was pretty good here, to be honest. Um, let's see. I'm going after a queen, but I don't think it's going to be in time. Um, huh. I think you're going to lose something here, unfortunately. Oh, hold on. Here's a queen. Put it on f2. We got lucky.
Good job.
Yeah, they should have stalled there. I don't know why they didn't.
It might not be on audio.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, sorry. I was not paying attention for a second.
Oh, you got to watch G2. Probably would have been okay. Push d4. Push your d pawn up too.
Why didn't I? Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Nice.
Is that what you're looking for?
Exactly. Yeah. Um, maybe you could push your e pawn to e5 to tempo that bishop.
Nice.
Good job.
He resigned, or what happened?
I guess so. It says won by resignation. So one of them resigned. Not sure which.
It didn't show that on my side.
So your target here should be c2 because that's a weakness. Eventually, you want to get your light squared bishop attacking that.
C2? Okay.
Yeah, c2 on his side of the board. But just get your bishops and knights out, and eventually you can target that. You can play like d5 maybe.
Oh, I messed that up.
Oh, that's fine. Watch out for pawn at e5. You probably want to retreat your bishop or move your knight. One of those two. Yeah, that works.
Trade or?
Maybe f5. You can push your f pawn up to defend that. It's gonna help get your rook active. Yeah, you just take that.
That was a little risky, but for a little bit.
Maybe.
Take the knight?
Yeah, that looks good.
Another knight. What do you think sacking the rook?
Maybe get your queen up first, like queen f6 would be fun.
Okay.
I like queen to h4 here. Queen h4.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I mated him. But yeah, queen h4, and then if you blocked, you have bishop takes. And if he took, you could take his rook. So I think it was a pretty good attack. Pawn takes pawn, and then wait. Don't move. I want to see if I can get you a knight. This knight is really good for you.
His knights aren't even developed. You've got to do something to draw it out.
Yeah, but still,
Oh,
I can
take his
probably
pawn.
get you.
Oh, if you took his pawn, he would have probably taken it with a knight.
Yeah, but then I would have had to sacrifice a piece for it. So, I mean, we don't need to do this. You could put a pawn on c2. Put a new pawn on or actually, oh, hold on. Here's the knight. So now
Okay.
just bishop takes pawn.
Oh, he doesn't have to do that though. What if he takes it with the knight?
Knight takes knight.
Oh, okay, now I see it. It still
Yeah.
works. Okay. That might be fun. Just gotta put a blocker. Piece.
Oh, watch out. You should take it as rook, as your rook is hanging now.
Oh my gosh.
But that's okay. So you could castle, or you could play knight e5. Bunch of options there. Eventually, you want to move your d pawn. Ooh, you found a good move over here. That's surprising. But I have a defense.
Oh.
Nice move. You just take the pawn, and then replace it, pawn to g7.
Nice.
Good job.
What did I do? Huh.
Just keep moving. Get your knights out.
Felt like a village or
You
something.
get your bishop out. Push your d pawn, I guess. Yeah, looking good for you. Take with
Pawn to.
pawn. Yeah, just pawn there.
What do you think of new pawn on? Oh no, never
Maybe
mind.
just bishop takes knight, I guess.
What
And
do I do
then
with my?
maybe just knight e5, the knight that's being attacked. Knight e5, yeah. You could take that. Queens are fine.
The A, take with A.
Uh, Either one. Yeah, that's probably better, so your other rook is still defending. I think you have a pretty good position.
Nice.
Great job. You just take the pawn. Yeah, you're fine. You can take that pawn too.
Hmm.
Then retreat your bishop somewhere. Not d3. Oh,
Oh,
that's not a great place for it because it prevents stuff from developing.
yeah. Sorry about that. Mm. Suggestions?
Um, Maybe just get your knight out, something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
Ooh, that's just pawn takes pawn. Okay, yeah, watch out. Now his rook is in there. Maybe knight takes d5 here. Knight takes d5. So eventually you're going to play pawn to g2. Yeah, you could play pawn. Well, maybe save your bishop first. You could move it to either c3 or e5, something like that. Let's see. What are we doing? Try this.
It was that also prevent. Oh,
You could just take that pawn. Bishop takes pawn. You could take that rook. You're tempoing the queen. If he puts pawn in the way, oh, he didn't. Wow. Um, okay, maybe just rook e1.
pawn there. Gonna put a pawn on G2.
Um, yeah, you could put a pawn on g2.
Knight is good.
Okay, I'll work on that. You can put a pawn on h3. Just try to get him out of your business over there. Maybe queen takes. Now you're lining up on f7. You also have
That would have
an
been
idea
smart.
of pawn at c7 as another option.
What? Why?
Just threatening promotion. Yep, I like pawn at c7. So you're
Okay.
threatening his knight.
Okay.
Great job. I like d4 here. Oh, okay. Never mind. That looks pretty good for you. Maybe queen. Oh, I think you had queen check there, but
Oh,
that's okay. You're still doing good.
knight.
You could
Can you
take
get
that.
knight?
Bishop takes pawn, and I can try to get you a knight.
Like, should I?
Or you could wait first. Yeah, maybe wait first. Um, Wait a bit until I get you the knight, and then after that you can do it. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna get you the knight, but I'll find a way.
I'll wait a couple more seconds.
Um, let's find some alternatives here. You could try rook e1, and then if he takes a
Just
bishop, you just have knight takes e5. Okay, now you can pawn check on f6, pawn check on f7.
okay.
And if he takes that, oh, maybe this isn't as good as I thought. But a pawn mates for me, so knight takes pawn is fine.
Knight takes one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I probably gave you some bad moves over there, but it worked out because it helped mate my guy. I didn't see his bishop covered his bishop. I thought he developed his bishop instead of putting a new one there.
A D3 or 4.
I like d4.
I thought you would say that. My instinct was to do the other one, but
Okay, I think you well, either retreat your knight or move it to h4.
H4. I like it retreated. Feels a little bit more safe.
Okay.
Pawn, queen takes which pawn?
That's a good question. Either one I think is fine. Yeah, just pick a pawn. Hmm. What do I do here? Watch
Oh,
out, this bishop's attacking your queen. So let's see. You could put let's see. Let's try a pawn on e6. New pawn on e6. And if he takes it, you can take it back with your bishop. Uh hey, Latkovsky, welcome in. Um, I already have a partner right now.
I'm actually going to be
But
done in 4 or 5 minutes.
oh,
Uh,
okay.
I
Well,
was going to be done
yeah.
at 10 for sure.
Latkovsky, I'd be happy to partner you after my partner is done. Let's see. What do we
I'll
want
be
to do
done after
here?
this game, actually. I'll leave early. I was planning to say I'm going to go till 10, but I'm like already tired.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Uh, so Latkovsky, I need a way to communicate with you. So that um, could be Skype, it could be Discord, it could be Zoom, anything like that. Um, okay, so partner, I guess probably save your bishop and move your bishop back somewhere.
Back or up?
Um, you could go up also. That's fine too.
It's safe and... Okay, right, no. Just feels like it's okay. It feels okay. Thinking knight on d5. No.
You could trade off those bishops first, I guess.
Okay.
Uh, maybe a rook at d7. Your rook at d7.
I was thinking that, but I was calculating down, seeing what to do afterwards.
You could take his queen. Rook takes. Oh shoot! Didn't realize that was gonna happen. I just hung my rook.
For me or
But no,
for
no, no, no. You're doing great. I just miscalculated over here. Yeah. So you have a discovered check here. You could probably just pawn check him. That should mate.
nice. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Have a great night.
You too.
Bye.
Leave the Zoom.
All right, I was using Zoom for that. So is Latkovsky, are you still in here? Latkovsky Maxim. Hey Mikey Pappy. Hey Santos. Um, so yeah, I'm looking for a partner right now. Discord's usually the easiest way, but there are other ways if people don't have Discord. Accept your challenge. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, happy to partner you, but we need a way to communicate. So, are you in my Discord server? Is one of you? Or no, I guess that's from the other day. No one recently has joined my Discord server. Um, so how can we communicate? Discord, Skype, Zoom, or what? Let me know how we can talk. No, I don't want to partner you if it's just in chat because that's basically the same as the random fool. We need a way to talk to one another. Uh, I mean, you seem to be doing English okay here, and we don't need that much English. However bad your English is, I am even worse at whatever language you speak. Don't know why my partner is stalling. I've won my partner a bunch of material, which he will probably squander. Hmm. Interesting. Try this. Okay. Yeah, this is falling. That's okay though. We're still winning. Do I even take that? I think this is pretty good. Tell my partner all he needs to do is live. Hmm. Can't get away with this. You can take that in a million ways. I think partner's safe. Don't know why partner's playing so slow. We're completely crushing. All he needs to do is live, which I told him through the entire game. But he's trying really hard to lose. He's going to succeed in losing, unfortunately. Yeah, all my guy had to do was live. I was so completely dominated. I guess if I can't get another partner, we'll probably end stream pretty soon. We'll give it another 10 minutes, but if no one wants the partner, probably end it there. I'm just trying really hard to lose at night. Not a fan. I guess that wasn't terrible. Is any of you Eliminar. Just got offered a partnership by Eliminar. That was a free night. Still a free night. Okay, this guy is actually doing pretty good. I like what he's done so far. All right. Well, once I can get rid of this, I want to like throw in some knight checks. Also targeting this pawn. Let's just grab this. Okay, is that a threat? Kind of. Guess we better take this guy. Oh, partner continues to win pieces. Actually pretty impressed with this guy. The 800 is outplaying the 1100. So this is possible, but I think I can just ignore it. Okay, that not really a threat. Just grab that. Kind of was a threat. I take this. I think I sack my queen here. We're staying safe. Okay, I'll take that guy. Did trade a bunch. Hopefully I'm not killing my partner. That would be sad. Feel like we're doing okay now. Alright, I could take the bishop. I think I just want to defend now. Like, this is defended. He goes here, we could take it. I think I'm pretty safe. I can develop pieces. King is out in the middle of the board. Now, is this just a free dude? Maybe not. This is free. Oh, I could have moved this. Not killing my partner, I hope. I do the old discover check. Oh. Probably didn't do this as good as I could have. Not really winning free pieces. Alright, well, all this stuff is still defended. Alright. Great job, partner. Partner carried me there. I mean, I think I won maybe 2 pieces, but he won more pieces than I did. Oh, hey, UPR. Yeah, UPR was partner. Sounds good. Hey, Kanek. Hey, Kanek. I don't have a partner right now. UPR just said he would partner in 10 minutes. If you're available before 10 minutes, then I can partner you. I'll partner anyone, any rating, any skill level, as long as we can be on voice chat. That could be Discord, it could be Skype, it could be Zoom, anything like that. So if you want to partner and get on voice chat, let me know. Let me know what medium you prefer. So I have a Discord server which you can jump onto and I can find you there. Or if you tell me your chess.com, I can send you a link to Zoom, something like that. Oh, you're in the Discord server? Oh, nice. Okay. Let me try calling you. Okay, added friend. So I'm in a game right now, but we'll try to finish this real quick. Hack this pawn.
Hello?
Hey, you want a partner?
Yeah, what's up, man? We just played.
Oh, nice. Um,
Yeah,
were you my opponent or my partner?
I was your opponent.
Oh, okay.
I recognized you. I was like, oh my god,
Yeah,
you're
fun.
the variance guy that I see around.
Oh, my partner just won a pawn. Nice. Let's
Ooh.
see. So let's go here. Oh, he can win another pawn. This partner is crushing.
I'll shoot you an invite once you're done with the game.
Sure, that sounds good. This game will be over pretty quickly, to be honest. Oh, he's winning another rook. This guy is OP. Okay. I could do this fancy. Alright, we'll try it this way. This should lead to mate. Alright, it definitely leads to mate. Let's go here. Alright, we got it. Okay,
Nice.
what's your chess.com?
It's the same as my username on Discord.
Okay, let me check your Discord. You just cog? Oh, cognicyst. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, let me copy and paste that. Alright, I sent you a partnership.
Nice. It's been a while since I've played bughouse in voice chat. Usually I just jump into the doubles pool and hope my opponent or my partner has some kind of a brain.
Yeah, it's easier than finding someone to so I guess I'll seek the first one and then you can seek
There we
after
go.
this.
Good stuff. I never figured out like a solid opening here.
Yeah, so in general, like moving your C pawn is not so great because it creates a light squared weakness on C7.
I was kind of gathering that. Yeah. Oh well. Hmm.
Okay, you want to one key of the opening is you want to get your king's bishop out as soon as possible so they can't sack on you.
On F7.
Uh, yeah, that looks pretty good for you. All right, you
That
can
makes
just move your rook to G8 and you should be fine.
a good
Yeah,
call. Okay.
we'll work on your opening after this game. I'll look. Oh, you can just pawn takes pawn there, and then probably
Yeah.
grab G2 after that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think that's good. He could have that G7, but King D7 and I should be okay. Because he has a knight, so that G7. I guess I can
You
sack
can
him.
still take the pawn because you can play rook takes knight if that happens.
Yeah. Oh, he plays Rook G1. Okay. I can swap if you need a rook. I'll get a rook.
Whatever's good for you, doesn't matter.
Good. All right. Oh, I have a good knight check. No more castling. Yeah. I can. It's not quite winning a queen. It's close. I'll open it up. Oh, he has knight G7. Ah. Yeah, I saw that
Knight
one.
takes knight, I guess. Knight takes knight.
Probably.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, you're doing okay. Um,
I'm 20. I'm 2100. I should
yeah.
be playing
Oh, you're
this.
2100 at chess.
Yeah,
Oh, your
just
king's over there. Yeah, your king's pretty safe. Looks like.
not a very good bug out but
No, I mean you're doing fine here.
let's see.
Yeah. Let me see. What can you do here? You could try
Hmm.
just like G5 full send.
Yeah, I want to get
So
something into like a big punji, like punji prep.
you could just push your pawn. I'm saying.
G. I don't have a G pawn.
Oh, I'm sorry. B5, B5 to attack the
Oh
bishop, I
yeah,
guess.
sacks. Okay, but I can just take it for a pawn.
Yeah, I
That's
think you're
cool.
pretty safe. I'm gonna get you some material here.
That's good. Okay, trying to queen on G8. Okay, but this is strong. Oh, This looks like something.
So you could just play queen takes f2, or you could drop a bishop somewhere. You have
Yeah.
options.
Two,
Yeah,
draw.
now you can probably place some bishops somewhere.
Probably.
Um,
Well, that one probably gets blocked.
yeah, that's okay.
I open it up. I think I'm gonna go bishop here probably.
Sure.
If
Then you
takes
have like
queen.
queen takes if he takes that,
Yeah.
and your knight could take that pawn if you want.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna go for. I think.
Yeah, it looks good for you. I'll try to feed you some stuff.
Is it under here? Before. Get the
Yeah,
rook.
I like it. That's a great move.
I think
Okay,
for
maybe just
seconds.
bishop takes knight there.
Go. Looking for follow up if you rook f2. Oh, I can also take on c3 to really open up my other bishop as well.
Whatever you
So
think is best.
he'll probably. Oh, he can't swap on d4. I didn't even realize it did do. Okay, he's gonna try and guard. He might try like an d4. No, but then like queen takes. Takes. Rook two. I don't have a ton of time.
Oh,
Okay.
don't worry about the time. We're not gonna flag or anything.
Ah, nuts. I messed up. Oh, doesn't realize.
I'm crushing over here. You just need to live.
Okay, I have 19 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. You just need to not flag.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not okay. I'm not
I
losing
have made
everyone.
him one. You just need to not flag.
Okay, did my best. Could get mated, but definitely not out of the like, realm of possibility. Should temporarily.
Yeah, we might lose this first game. Don't worry about it. We'll come back
Okay, I'm
after this.
playing really quickly here. Getting moved off. Oh,
Thanks for the follow from Foray One. I really appreciate it. Take the queen. Yeah.
yep. Okay. Good try not to hear. Not to hear.
Oh, awesome. Knight takes bishop.
Oh, my
Knight takes bishop. That's
okay,
fine.
that's pinned. Yeah. That is. I've got something going here.
Oh yeah, take the rook. Yeah, yeah. Go, 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 go. Awesome, awesome. Great job.
Oh shoot. I have it. I have it.
Oh my god, point one. That's incredible. Great job.
Ooh. Oh,
All right, so you can press the button now, and let's focus on the opening.
this rematch or
Yeah, just new 3 minute.
oh, new 3 minute. Right,
Yeah,
cool,
yeah.
cool.
So in the opening, you want to move your e pawn or your d pawn. You want to get your bishops and knights out.
Okay.
Then we'll go from there. You do not want to move your f pawn, and you do not want to move your c pawn.
Okay. I assume there's not like too much in terms of theory. Just like
Yeah,
different
I mean, there's
principles.
some people play more theory
Oh,
than
I'm a
others,
d
but
pawn
you don't need
player.
to worry about it. Yeah, that's okay. Just get your king's bishop out, probably to c5, bishop c5.
Yeah. Right. You're not worried about e5? No, that's
Nope,
fine.
not at all worried. Take with your d pawn. D pawn
Yeah.
takes.
Same
There's
thing.
a
It looks
trick
like
here. Now hold on.
17.
Sack your bishop, and then play queen d4.
Quick call. Oh, queen d4.
Queen
Nope.
d4, queen d4 check, and then queen takes knight.
Okay.
So basically, you've made his king sad,
Yeah.
and you
You're right.
haven't really lost anything.
Mhm. Let's see. You can go to f1. I could stall.
Just take the knight no
That's
matter what. It doesn't matter what he does. You just take the knight.
Oh, because he went up to like 93 here. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and then you could get your knight out like knight f6.
Knight 4 almost work doesn't quite. Yeah, knight f6. Yeah, preparing knight g4. Knight g4? Takes.
You could put you could even play queen takes h2 if you want.
I think I'll get it.
Or
Yeah,
knight takes e4. You have like a lot of options. You have a great
There's-
position.
I think
And
there's
my guy
G4.
hung like all of his pieces, which helps.
Yeah. Alright, GG.
Yeah, you can keep pressing the new 3 minute. There we go.
And opponent. Okay. Sure. I don't get any points for this.
That's okay. We get
You don't need it.
experience and fun.
Oh, I'm playing. By default, it's fine. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure what
let's
happened to your C pawn. I'm not a fan of whatever happened there.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I defaulted to my
okay, just maybe okay. Getting your queen out early is not great in bughouse because they can just chase it around. And also knight at c7 just wins your rook for free. So you got to watch out for that.
Yeah, that's like a common thing as well. Good call. Okay. For now, I'll play.
I have to give a knight, so I'm gonna wait till you fix that.
Okay.
Take that,
Right. Yeah.
take that. Okay,
Queen is not
plug
very good.
C7 unless he
Yeah.
attacks your queen. Okay, yeah, put something on here. Here's a knight. You should put
C7.
something like a pawn or bishop on G7 on C7. Probably a pawn, but a
Not
bishop's fine
C6.
too.
Big.
I think C7 is the bigger hole right here, but you can. I mean, you're not in that much danger, so you could probably do whatever. But just to be
Like
more
six, yeah.
safe, I would, yeah.
That's why I can put the knight
And
on
now
C.
try to like your queen is really misplaced. You got to get those knights and bishops
Yeah.
out. Like you
Okay.
basically have negative development because you don't want your queen to be out, and your bishops and knights are not out. So that's not great.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We could open the center in
All
some
right, I've
way.
got to lose a piece here, unfortunately.
Okay. Here. Yeah. Go H4. Oh. Takes. Okay, we should resolve the queen thing. There we go. That's a 900. Not too worried, but it's the principle of it. Okay, that should just takes queen b2. I guess I could take bishop takes. Not worried about that though.
That's
Not
fine. Yeah,
c6
in
better.
general, yeah, no, all that's fine. Maybe just queen back to b6. Okay, that's okay.
b4. Just for the pin. Want this
There's a free pawn on b2 you can take.
a little scary. I'm not.
I think you're
I mean, I
fine.
was
You can just take that
really
because then you're attacking the knight after that. He takes pawn.
sure. Or maybe like knight to a4. I
Yeah,
was
but
thinking
then you
like
could just retreat your queen
a6.
all the way back. Okay,
Yeah.
you could take a free pawn. Maybe on a2.
Yeah. Not opposed. Not opposed. Yeah, this also prepares like a bishop a6 in the future. Probably. Yeah. You okay with the queen trade? I could sort of relieve some pressure on my king's wars.
Um,
You're attacked.
if you want, yeah, you could do it. It's fine. Doesn't matter.
All right, that helped me out. There's no queen here. We
Maybe
should be also
knight d5, something like that, or rook d5.
on rook and d5. Although the rook is kind of powerful.
Don't move the pawn because you want to protect c5.
Yeah, I really want that
So you
c5.
could either move your knight to d5 or the rook
Yeah,
on
I like
d5.
my bishop hedging up. I agree. Some general ideas in the future. This knight's not great, obviously. Yeah, I don't see much of a plan for white. In this case, yeah, you're completely you have
Uh,
mate actually.
yeah, I have a good position,
Just next.
but in general, like that was not a good opening for you.
Yeah, no, I know.
He was doing really good versus you. So, uh, I mean, I could mate him, or we could play with the food a little bit, take some free stuff. Um, so, so yeah, in general, you should learn not to move your c pawn. Your
Okay.
life will be a lot happier.
You know
I'm
what?
just gonna get you some more stuff so you
Yeah,
can have more fun over there.
I was listening to you, but like years of playing the card con was not. I actually only have 19 seconds, so your
Okay?
opponent is, so I'm not like super stressed out.
Yeah.
But oh, do I have a fun thing here? Not quite. All right.
Yeah, it's
All
the
right.
diagonal clocks that matter. So that game you had more time than my opponent, which is all that matters.
Something like this, then maybe.
Yeah, let's get your knights out. Looking good.
Castles.
Yep, I like it.
D4. Yeah, this is better.
Yep, that's much better.
You can try and pressure with the ones.
Hold on. Let me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. No, I'm good. Oh, okay. I
That's
have
mate. Checkmate.
yeah, just knight, right? Oh, wait.
Queen takes pawn is my
Oh, yeah. I have a
suggestion.
gut. F7, not guarded. I was looking at like 96.
Yeah.
You. Oh, almost did it again. Okay. Figure. I guess the F bishop should go first, but.
I like bishop check here. Okay, that's fine too. But
Yeah,
remember that you want to get your king's bishop out as soon as possible. Bishop check looks good for you. That's good too. Yeah, let's take the bishop. And now
Yeah.
you're lining up. You can play knight takes pawn. Knight takes pawn, then bishop takes. Because the piece values are different in bughouse. In bughouse, yeah, okay, maybe you could castle or you could play queen e2. Either one. Castle or queen e2.
Yeah, I don't see him being able to put like block anything with like.
Yeah. You're good.
Or e1. This is unpleasant. Maybe he plays 46. Probably. I usually go like d4. Go for d5.
Yeah, you're still crushing, so it's fine.
Bishop 3 and
let's
that's on d4. He doesn't want to have it yet though. No pushing yet. Maybe I can prepare d5. He's going long castle. Some should be 3. Now like, ooh, you think bishop takes b7? Like queen b3.
Let me see.
Queen b3 first
So you could try pawn at a6. That looks fun. Pawn at a6.
Queen a3.
Pawn at a6.
I was thinking that probably works. And it takes probably b7.
Either b7 or c6. That's gonna be good.
Well, it's a whole different way of thinking. Takes. Okay, you think?
I can get you a knight. How about knight at c6? That looks fun. Knight at c6.
Knight c6.
Yeah.
Shouldn't I go pawn check first and then?
No. Knight at c6 because you're threatening the queen and also like a free pawn like far away, and he's not gonna know what to do.
Probably
just take the free pawn. Knight takes pawn.
Yeah, should be good. There's got to be mate here.
I don't know if there's mate, but you have a good position.
Come on.
You could always play pawn takes pawn and offer a queen trade. Like that's fine with me.
I kind of want to go queen b3, probably.
Okay, yeah, that's good. I like it.
I don't see any tempo or anything.
Yeah, I like it. This is good.
Instead,
so what about? Actually, hold on. Let me think about this. So you have like a fun position over there.
This night covers. Unfortunately, it's not quite as fun as I would hope.
You could just try new knight at b5. Let's try that.
Wait, what about knight a7? Takes and queen check, king to here. I think that's interesting. Hold on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that could be fun. I like it.
I think he has to go here actually. Yeah, here queen check, king to here. Oh, come on. Well, at least I win the rook back. Yeah. So.
Sure.
Takes queen check.
I'm not playing as fast as I should. Let's see.
You're a little on time.
Yeah. I'll figure something out.
I think my opponent's just gonna stall.
That's okay. Oh, we found some good moves here.
Yep.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, it's gonna stall. That's all right.
That's okay. Yeah, we're probably losing this. Got way too down on time. That's my bad. Yeah, I should have focused on my board more. My bad. Oh yeah, Yippee, sorry, I got a partner. I'll partner you another time though.
Here. Interesting. Okay. Maybe I hooked that. It's only 5.
Yeah, I mean that's fine, but the target here should be c7. Getting your dark square bishop can attack c7 because he's created a weakness there.
You mean like
so like d4 and then bishop f4, something like that.
I'm looking at like f7.
I like d4. Push your d pawn up too.
E4 is probably gonna.
Okay.
Okay. Not
Bishop
quite.
f4. Bishop f4 is the point of this. Bishop f4. Bishop
Yep. Oh,
f4.
okay. This is like a common thing in knight c7. Yeah. I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
or pawn at c7 if I get you a pawn. Either way.
Well, then I would have knight c7 king back and d6 maybe after king to f6 and like bishop g5.
Put a pawn on c7. Pawn on c7 is crushing for you.
Yep.
Take his knight. Take the knight and promote, and then take the rook.
Take the rook or knight c6 or knight to c7 first.
Take the rook.
Take the rook first. Yeah. Knight d6 is as well toward the queen.
You can play knight d6 or pawn takes pawn.
I might take first. Oh,
Okay,
but it's
retreat your bishop if he takes with
Yeah.
with the e pawn. Retreat your bishop.
Yeah, bishop e6. I forgot that he would check them, but whatever. Okay, well that makes it a little easier. Probably bishop check actually. There's sort of no. Yeah, this is. I think it could be something. Knight here takes, knight takes, queen takes. Or knight here, queen takes. This should be made. Because there's knight to e5. Your pawn takes.
Sure.
King to here, and then knight to here. Knight to g4, king down. And then queen here. No, it's not in this space, but whatever.
It's still looking pretty good for you.
Where's the I guess I really don't have immediately.
You probably have something here. You could always put a rook on f7 and then take his queen if you're not sure what to do.
I think I see it.
Or you can keep going.
He gets up. Let's see if he.
You could try h4 maybe. h4. Push your h pawn.
Feels like
Sure.
there should be something a little more immediate. This is fine, but
I mean, you're completely crushing, so
yeah,
it's
not a great.
It's gonna be okay. Let me know if you want me to mate my guy, or if you wanna do yours.
No, it's all right. I mean,
You got it. Okay.
Run my board, yeah. Just have 92. Nice.
Good job.
You too. Let's see. Okay.
Oh, whoops. Screwed this up, but we'll make it work. Okay.
Okay. Or
Old bishop. Bishop's bad. Get your king's bishop out. You have to play bishop c5 or you're dead.
Interesting.
Alright, I'm fine now with trades. Just knight f6, keep developing.
You can still sack on f7. Probably too early.
Just take it. The whole point of getting your bishop out is now you have f8. So king f8 and you're totally fine.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. Yeah, it's the whole thing. Whole thing of theory. Yeah, now there's no pawn f7 stuck on g8 maybe or e8 with
and your threat here is bishop at h5. New bishop at h5. Let's do that. Because you're attacking the queen and guarding f7 at the same time. And if he drops a bishop in, you can just probably take it. Bishop takes bishop, and then knight d4, and you get a tempo. Knight d4.
Yep. Where's...
And then you can put a pawn on f7 or a pawn on h6.
His queen's actually quite low. If you get no, there's no knight. I mean, I could try h6. I'll probably play h6. Now, do you say
Yeah, either pawn at h6 or pawn at f7. or rook at g6. Just make one of those moves.
Are you
Go,
suggesting
go.
play?
I'm waiting for you to make moves. Pawn at f7, I guess. Go, 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 go. Please. Please go. Okay. We just lost like 20 seconds on that move. That's unfortunate. Okay, you can retreat your knight to e6 and then take with your d pawn when he takes your knight, which you will. Alright, I guess I'll go, but our position is not as good as it could have been.
Great. Have that. What? Don't quite have anything.
You could put a pawn on, well,
Um,
let's,
pawn.
let's do pawn at e3, new pawn at e3.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
It's not.
now, hold on. You might have something, maybe just knight takes e4. Let's do knight takes e4.
You want this?
And then the other knight takes e4.
Yeah. I like that momentum.
And now,
Yes.
hold on, here's a knight. You can put a new knight on g3. New knight on g3 check.
Yep, there you go. Good spot. Then look at that for
Knight takes pawn, then you can... hold on, I think you play queen h4 first. Queen h4.
Yep. Yeah, that works.
And then you might even... Maybe you take his rook. I think you take his rook.
Interesting, really?
I think so. Yeah, knight takes rook and then pawn check.
Hold on. There should be... Yeah, my queen covers this, right? I'm all set.
Yeah, knight takes rook check, and then pawn at g3. And then you should have mate, like, pretty soon there.
Good spot, yeah, it's all.
Okay, so I just need to live a few moves here. Let me see what I can do.
Yeah, you're about a 20-second off from my opponent.
Okay, you're not given a queen, right? No, you're not given anything, actually.
Nope, it's just me.
Okay, that's good to hear.
Nothing but knights, which I guess is still tricky. But yeah, he's got no way to get after you.
Well, I mean, queen at d1 would mate me. That's why I asked about the queen thing. But
yeah,
as long as you don't give a queen, we should be fine.
Like bishop takes d4, bishop b2 should be fine because he's threatening to double take.
Yeah, I'll live.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You have a lot of material. And you're good. You don't have to move either. Yeah.
Great job.
Run. Castle.
Oh, you could have put a pawn on d4 and won a free piece there. That would have been preferred.
3, 5, whatever. Probably just like 6.
Your position is substantially worse than it would have been if you had played that move. Substantially worse. So now, instead of you winning a free piece, now he is attacking you a lot. Okay.
Not the end of the world here.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Up back, maybe try g4, bishop g6. Kind of opens it up, which could be nice, like knight h3.
Maybe knight at h3. New knight at...
Well, if we keep this open, maybe like a knight takes c2. This bishop takes rook.
Okay, just put a pawn on e6. You should be fine. Okay, you can ignore that because your knight covers. Let's put a new knight on h3 and start attacking him.
Sure, but king g2. That's the immediate follow-up.
Okay.
So I want a pawn here and to cover it. I want another knight here. Would be nice. I could get like if I
you could do pawn check if you want, or you can wait for more material. It's up to you.
If you can get a knight, then I can play knight h4 g2.
I don't think I can get you a knight. Okay, maybe I could get you like a rook, but that's about it. Let's see.
Okay.
Do you have any other shenanigans over there?
Also, no, because I guard. I could push as well. I might push. I don't think I like the idea of him.
Okay, that's fine.
Really up too substantially.
I might lose some material here.
Way to get easily into h4. Okay. Gonna try and rotate up. Yeah, so I can kind of manually.
Oh, now
play.
you can pawn check. Pawn check.
You want like
Yeah, throw in a pawn check, and then you have knight f4 after that. Pawn check first.
you know, and then you want like what pawn to g.
Yeah, this looks like it should mate for you.
There we go. Now we have pawn check, king to here, knight checkmate. Okay, I got mate.
Yep. Okay, so... Oh, great. Okay, I didn't even have to live there. Oh, I guess I was up time also. Nice.
Oh, looks like a rematch. Oops.
So, guard that pawn. Maybe knight out. Guard the pawn.
Just knight to 6, probably.
Sure, get your bishop out. Bishop c5.
Yeah, okay. 7.
You can take that pawn with something, probably with bishop or pawn, not with knight.
Of knight, because I take. Yeah, bishop, I would think. Probably most. Now, still no king takes f7. Just recapture. Castles. No worries. Weaknesses on f3. e4s, if I can follow up like c6. I do want to get my light square bishop into the game with like a bishop g4.
Yeah, eventually you want to push your d pawn to get your bishop out. Oh, that's a free pawn. Knight takes pawn.
Yeah, just on the top here.
Knight, or you could do knight takes knight because you're worried about pawn at e7.
Yeah, I'm
So,
not like 3. You're right, I'm not,
you could do rook over also. That's fine. That's all fine.
yeah, I'm gonna play probably just these like short and stuff and get a bishop in.
Yeah, I like it. And then maybe pawn at h3 is your idea here.
Or maybe even f3 probably.
Uh, yeah, you could do f3. You could pin that with the bishop, like new bishop at g4, or move your bishop to g4.
I like that idea. Yeah, you could try bishop e2. Maybe then just h3. No, I could
Okay.
take some and reestablish. Probably is what I'll do.
Well, he might take back with bishop. So,
That's
okay,
true,
but this is fine. You can put a pawn on h3.
probably. And then yeah, some follow.
This is looking good for you. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Let me, I can get you a queen. Queen comes next move.
All right, well that's a mate.
Okay.
Pawn d2 as well. I can stall.
Yeah, you can stall if you want for the queen.
I don't need to, but sure wait. Maybe it goes a little faster. Yeah, he's out of the way. Nice.
Great job.
Okay. Again, not getting very strong opponents.
Hold the queen.
I may have
Queen's bad. I think we're doing fine here, though.
very close to that
Um,
looking.
if you're not sure what to do, you get your knight out or play rook e1, something like that.
I think we actually could play something like knight 2 here. Double attack, guarded.
Yeah, you can just take that pawn then. Many different ways.
Can I get
Okay, looks like a knight mates for you. So maybe I'll try to get you a knight. Why don't you wait for a knight?
I don't see another mate. At least not immediately.
Yeah, knight at f5 is immediate mate for you. So here's a knight.
Yeah. Thank you.
Great job.
GG.
GG.
Six. I think we're gonna get a similar game here.
Okay.
I have time for a few more. Then I should probably head out.
Maybe bishop d5 here.
Yeah, I think so. Probably no knight to e7 though. Okay. Yeah, I might just start coming forward. On here. Yeah, come forward. Oh, takes. Now he's opening himself. Check. Well, pressure in F7. It's not super simple. But like a D6 work just yet. Okay, now there's like 95.
Hmm.
With some sacrificing ideas, pawn to C6 and rook D7 / bishop D7. Pressure, then rook should slide forward to E7, especially if you place it like knight to 6. But I guess knight to 6 takes. Takes. I've made it's made. Okay.
Good job.
See if we can't find a longer pair of opponents. Oh. If it loads.
Well, are you seeking minus infinity to infinity or minus 400 plus 400 or what are you
Here's the
seeking?
infinity to infinity.
Okay.
But I could switch it if you'd like.
I mean, infinity's fine with me, but
Yeah,
if
it's
you
already
if you are seeking for better opponents than that, then you could try like minus 400 or minus
Yeah, it's
200
already
instead of.
sort of not matching us here.
Oh, it doesn't look like you're seeking right now. You want?
Oh, check. Let's reload my page. Yeah. Oop, it looks like you're in a game with someone else.
Me?
Yeah.
What? Not that I know of.
New game.
I'll just press the button. Okay,
Oh, there we go.
there we
Yeah.
go.
Good stuff. The stronger. That should be fine.
So when he pushes that pawn, he's weakening himself. Like his light squares are
Yeah.
weak. That's what you should be looking
Yeah,
at
maybe
over there.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
really
probably
see this
getting
going.
you a queen over here.
Yeah, you look pretty good already.
Yeah.
This is like not super impressive. He doesn't have anything to actually block this right now. If he does block the pawn, I think it's bishop. I could trade queens. Looks like you're attacking.
Don't assume I'm attacking.
That's
Yeah,
your
just develop, like get your knight out, stuff like that.
Yeah. I don't think I'm worried about whatever. She takes F2. Well, now that you have a queen, just queen F2. So
Yeah, you could try pawn at G6 maybe, or you can push your e pawn. Either
yeah, try
push your
pawn
e pawn or pawn. Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you just have queen check, king H3, and whatever the mate is. Okay. Bishop takes, pawn takes as well. Oh no, maybe that closes it. Okay, now bishop pawn take.
You could either. I think you just grab the rook. Just bishop takes rook.
I agree, and then like, don't worry about this.
Yeah, you could try bishop e3 maybe.
Yeah, I think I like that. Discoveries and such.
Sure.
Bishop takes, pawn takes. All set.
Okay, that's slightly annoying. You could try knight a4, I guess.
Knight a4. Bishop is guarded. Takes. You want? I guess.
I mean, I think you move your knight to a4 and then you like take his bishop.
Yeah, we do. I do have to get it off the diagonal, I think.
All right, pawn takes pawn first. Oh, I don't like that move order. Okay, now pawn takes pawn. Then like pawn at d4 maybe, or pawn check. Pawn check could be fine.
Might discard, to be honest. Let's say it's knight takes. Pawn check is also quite strong. I'm not like too concerned about e3. Okay.
Great job. Hey, chicken.
Yeah, we were fine in 1-0. Okay, here we are in the game. It's already bishop c4.
Get your bishop out. Bishop c5 is good. And if he sacks, just take it.
takes. Is that I think?
If knight f6,
Yep.
and then probably
Well,
rook f8, rook f8,
Oh,
rook f8,
okay. No
and
concerns
then if
about.
knight checks, you can go back to g8, king g8.
Yep. Okay.
All right, now
D4,
you should maybe get your other knight out, something like that.
No D5. Looks like pressure. I want to. I'm worried about this
Just
structure.
get knight c6, threatening knight d4. Looks pretty good for you.
I'm just worried about him throwing a pawn into G6. So I want to sort of collapse this structure. I think I play.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Well, if he takes, I'm gonna play knight to D4.
Okay.
Here I can take. Yeah. Or knight takes. Should I have knight takes? Open up the rook.
Yeah, that's fine.
Pawn takes knight. Now knight take here. And then I get after F5. There we go. Queen to either one of these two squares. There's bishop F5.
You could take that.
could
Probably
go-
just bishop takes bishop.
Yeah, that's good call. And this is check. So. For some reason, I didn't quite see my bishop.
Okay,
Okay.
he's attacking your bishop, so watch out for that.
Really straightforward. Yeah, good.
So,
check first.
uh,
And then I have a lot of pressure here.
you could try just knight takes f5, could be fun.
You can get a rook, by the way. You can get a rook and get rook e2.
I don't need anything. I'm just kind of looking at your board. You could just play bishop at b4. Bishop at b4 protects your bishop, attacks his queen. I think that's safe enough for you.
Yeah,
New bishop at b4.
Yeah.
No, new bishop. What? This works too because of the fork. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, just take the queen.
Well, I assumed you were talking about.
Yeah, no, queen takes knight looks pretty good.
Shouldn't be anything. Yeah, should be fine.
If pawn check, just don't take it. Just shift over. You're fine. King over. I'm not going to give very much.
Should be fine.
Queen takes g2. You're forking those. He can't really defend both of them. You're going to win something. Grab the knight.
Isn't there a mate here?
This queen takes knight. No need to be fancy. It's a free knight.
Well, he has no material.
He has a bishop. Dude, just take the free knight. Don't try to be fancy. Take the free knight. Queen takes knight. So you're making threats.
I always thought that it would be better to keep the initiative and get more material on the board while I and then give the initiative back to the very end when I recapture the piece. No, he's a pinned bishop. And if you put a bishop on e2, I would have taken him. Then I would have had tempo on e2, which I figured that okay.
I guess, but it didn't seem like there was a reason to mess around. Your position was just so good. Might as well take free material. Okay, so rooks are bad for you. So I just need to hold rooks, I guess. I may give some bishops. I think you're totally fine over there, though.
There. I should actually have, if I have two knights, I have mate. Yeah. Well, if he puts that there. I wanted knight to d4.
You can play rook takes bishop. Rook takes bishop.
Yep,
for sure.
Yeah,
it's not even a sack, because now you have pawn check. Pawn check, then pawn takes rook.
Check.
Pawn check. Pawn check. So you have mate here, pawn takes rook, and then drop pawns, checking a bunch of times.
Yep.
I'll try to get you some more material.
And then pawn to g2.
Sure.
I've got it. Yeah. Bishop to pawn g2 should be in his face. There we go.
Great job.
Okay, nice. Another strong set of opponents here.
Yeah, because time is a part of the game, like very often when you see a good move, you don't need to look for the absolute best move. It's better to just make a move. Now here you want to watch out. Well, first you need to guard that pawn anyway. D3. Yeah, no, that's fine. But a pawn is going to win your bishop. So you got to watch out for that. So you need to push D3. Push D3. Push your D pawn up one.
Yeah, then guard it double. Yep. Probably bishop g5. Nah,
Okay, maybe like a3 or a4. Okay, that's good.
I think it's
I
guard
like
here.
that.
A4 could work. I sort of want to go to the king side, if possible. When I get a pawn, maybe h6.
Okay.
Your opponent was stalling, but then sort of gave it up.
Yep.
Now swapping.
All right, now hold on. Next move. Um, it's
Yeah.
possible that I'll have you play bishop takes e6 if he doesn't guard e6 more. Because it'll hurt your opponent's position, and like your bishop isn't doing much right now. Bishop takes pawn. Bishop takes
What can
pawn.
I try knight
Bishop
g5
takes
first?
pawn. Bishop takes pawn. Take the pawn. Thank you. Because I can win a piece with that on my board. Now you can play knight g5 and you're attacking.
Yeah,
Um,
sure.
and like you're probably like winning it back anyway. Yeah, so that looks great for you. Now hold on, you might not even take the rook. Maybe you take g7.
I also have like maybe
Just take g7. Knight takes g7 looks good.
oh. And then knight f5. Oh, the knight f5. And knight f5, bishop g7. Or
I like it. I like knight f5.
yeah, I'm gonna play knight f5.
I mean, he might not take the knight though, so don't like pre-move or anything.
No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay, but I
Oh,
have
you
bishop
can trade. Oh, great move. Nice find. Awesome.
This should be double attack or
Yeah,
recapture.
great tactic. Knight takes queen. And now you
No,
have a mate threat here of knight at h6. Knight at h6 check. Do
h6.
not take the bishop. You're going to drop
Yeah,
a
just
pawn
pawn
for
turn.
checkmate.
Yeah, I got it. There you go.
Great job. Yeah, Hamgenji. Knights on f5 are nasty.
5. I see so. G5. Makes it on 7.
Yeah, get your other knight out. You're preparing the castle.
Painted. Knight G5, castles. Makes on 7. Makes on 7. 8. And there shouldn't be much counterplay. Opponent is stalling, definitely looking for material, but
Okay.
shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
I think I'll give it up in like 10 seconds. But if you
Good
want to play
to
like
know.
a less trade-oriented style, that would probably be uncomfortable for him. Now he'll probably sack because he'll be
That's okay. Just
confident.
take it. We like when he
that's
sacks.
fine.
Go down to f8.
Yep.
All right, now
And
hold on. Wait for a bishop. We're up a ton of time, so I'm sure I can get you a bishop eventually. I want you to put a bishop on h5 when I get it for you.
You want to try? Okay, I see what you're saying. You want to like try and swap off. That's a good idea because target f7. Any other tempo I can be hit with? Not really. Knight g6. Knight g6. I can.
I may
Actually,
not
yeah.
have played this best. Let's put a bishop on h5 anyway. Bishop on h5.
I think. Probably has to be done.
Bishop on h5. Like I don't know why when I tell you a move that you're not doing it.
Okay. What?
All right. Hold on. Put in. Hold on. Let me get you.
Yeah, take that,
Oh, hold on. Don't move. Don't move.
Yeah,
Um.
G5.
Oh God. Hold on. Shoot.
Oh, I have knight h3.
Okay. Pawn at
Well,
g.
you can't pertain to one.
Pawn at g2, I guess. Pawn at g2.
On at g2.
Yeah, pawn at g2.
Yep, that
Yeah,
looks
well, we're probably gonna lose this game, but we'll see if we
no, I should
can
be okay.
make something happen.
I should be fine. I have 4. He may have knight g6, but I think.
Okay,
Wait,
well now
whoa.
we're gonna win the game. Oh, I don't like that one.
No, that didn't quite work.
But that's okay. Just take his rook, I guess. Take the rook.
Yeah. That's I should have waited.
Oh God. Oh God, you're killing me here. Yeah, this really sucks. You've really killed yourself. You could try rook at g6, I guess, or queen at g6. It's like we're gonna lose this game for sure because, oh my god, this is really really bad.
Mm,
See, you don't seem to understand this is a team game. Like when I tell you moves, it's not just for your position; it's also for my position. So my position has been completely busted. Okay, take the knight. King takes the knight. King takes the knight. King takes the knight.
I made
King
it.
takes knight. King takes
I
knight.
made it. I made it.
King takes
There's
knight.
knight 5 queen f7. I
King
made it. I
takes
can't do
knight.
that. I
King
can't do that.
takes knight.
You have made it?
Yes. King takes knight.
Okay.
I don't actually have mate, but that
Okay,
caused
well,
you to
mate.
take that, which is awesome because your rook guards g5.
I'm
So
checkmated.
you are not checkmated. He has absolutely nothing on you.
I think he can probably distract away. He's got a lot of material.
All right, put in something new on e6.
Yep. Mm,
Okay.
see if I can-
Yeah, that's fine.
Mm,
Just go.
okay.
Please go. Please. All right. Maybe queen e8. Please go. Sitting is the worst thing you can do. It hurts me so much. Oh my god. All right. I guess you lose. Go to e7. God. Like, there's nothing I can do when I tell you moves and you don't make them.
Okay, so let's break this down, right? Because
Let me break this down. Time is a part of the game. Like, if you could have taken me any of those pieces earlier, I could have mated my guy 50 moves
think-
ago. But
I think
when you
game-
stall, like like there's nothing we can do when you stall.
I think game is the object of this sentence. I think you should calm down. This is not that serious.
No,
All right?
I
It's
don't
fun.
care about the rating. It's just like I like winning. So anyway.
I can tell you like winning, but listen, it's not much of a team game if you're just giving me the moves all the time. You gotta give me room to make some mistakes every now and then.
I understand mistakes will happen every now and then, but we shouldn't get rolled by teams like this.
I mean, okay, inevitably I'm going to play worse if I'm trying to come up with my own moves and you're, saying something every time. So that can't be a thing, I think.
Yeah, well,
And
what we're
I'm
trying
also
to
determined
what
not
we're
to-
trying to
I'm
do
not-
is teach you openness so that I have to tell you less and less moves because you'll just see them naturally. Like here, you could play d5, you could get your knight out, you could play e6. There's a lot of options.
I don't think it's that serious.
Well, last game was very serious because we were completely crushed.
Well, it's still a game. I think, just for your own sake, I wouldn't want to be so stressed all the time.
I am
Uh,
stressed because I want to win, and it should not take 40 seconds to make 3 moves here. Yeah, so you see, all your moves are great. Hold on. Okay, so a pawn wins you a piece. I could try to take you a pawn.
Okay.
I guess we're down time though, so you have to roll out a few moves. Maybe knight out, bishop out, something. Actually, hold on. Here's a pawn. You put a pawn on e4.
Okay.
Nice. All right, now you are completely crushing.
Hmm.
Okay.
Counterclockwise.
You can just move that knight somewhere, maybe back to e8.
Go to E8. Yeah, it's fine. Let's think. Yeah, he's got nothing immediately.
Yeah, you look like you're doing good. I might trade queens. Are you okay there? I think you live. I think you live.
At h6, I should have just king to h8. Oh no,
No,
I don't.
I think you take it because your knight guards g7.
Yeah,
So
he'll have a small
I think you're going to be okay. Okay, so let's just take his bishop. Just pawn takes bishop.
Really? I think.
Yeah, let's just grab the bishop. And if he
H6.
plays queen takes, then watch out. So you're going to have to put something new on e4, maybe a bishop.
I think I'm disconnected.
Oh, well, when you get back,
Oh, I'm
you
back.
can try to do
Okay.
that.
Queen e3.
Okay.
I'm thinking like bishop f5. Actually, isn't it just bishop?
No. I would put something on e4. It's much better. Just bishop on e4. Bishop on e4 looks good.
Okay.
You just want to get that queen out of your face. Okay, now you want to put more things on the board, maybe a bishop on g6 or a bishop on f5. They're both good.
Okay. Tempo. Should be fine. Yeah, he doesn't have any kind of like knight h6 or anything.
Yeah,
Probably he makes
just
knight
play
h7.
slowly because it's a dangerous position. So don't worry about time. Just worry about not getting mated. That is
Knight
the
h7, I think it's
only
gonna make
mission
some
here. Pawn takes, I
politics.
think. Yeah,
Should be
looks like you're
fine.
doing pretty good over there now.
Bishop takes. Obviously, another move. Knight takes
You
king.
don't have to take that knight. Maybe pawn takes knight actually.
I
You
have
can
knight
just attack him.
as well. Knight e2 as
But
well. I can do this.
92 is good too. I like it.
Either is fine.
Yeah.
Knight h3 now quite strong. Yeah, knight h3 is mate, I think, with the smother mate.
Well, if you might as well
Smother
put it
mate.
on e2 instead, I think.
I think it's just smother mate with knight h3, right? King h1, queen out of the way, knight checkmate.
Okay, yeah, you could do that then. That's fine.
Yeah. Or just rook. I mean, there's no need to drop the queen, but it's should be smother mate. There we go. And that's just nice.
Great job.
Mm,
I'm playing like a legit opponent for
I
like the
see.
first time today here. So just keep rolling.
Okay, knight c6. Yeah, I'm playing a guy stronger than me, so I'm not convinced, but we'll see what happens. Okay, knight.
Yeah, get your king's bishop out.
I remember
Nice.
what you were saying.
Awesome.
Good recapture. I think he may be going. Oh, what's this? Pawn takes or bishop takes?
Bishop takes, I think, is best.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, I might give a queen. Is that going to be okay?
Um, he's got.
Just take the bishop. Take the bishop. I'll hold the queen. Straight back. Straight back. All right. I'm gonna hold the queen, but you're gonna need to defend there pretty soon.
Okay, I want to take his knight away. I'm thinking spawn pawn at h6. I could also play h6.
He's trying
maybe
real hard to win my queen, so I'm gonna try to not give the queen, but I have to give it like really soon. So please get safe.
It's tricky.
Knight takes queen. Knight takes queen. Knight takes queen.
Not sure what that was.
Okay, now defend f7 because I'm gonna give the queen.
Kind of seven. Okay. Probably bishop to g6. My knight's gonna lose my knight. That's okay, I guess. Thinking on f6. Yeah, nothing out of the way. Capture the bishop. Should be good. I'm getting good pressure on g7. I can probably grab that. I don't think he has anything. Grab that too. Let me know if you don't want me to trick anything, by the way.
No, that's good. Just keep doing your thing. I'm gonna have to give the queen eventually, though. Just so we're clear.
Okay, I'm in a relatively safe position. Trying to sort of switch the tempo over to me.
Try to hold a knight if you can. Knights are not great.
Yeah, I may actually have something quite strong here. I feel like 92s.
Yeah, try not to not give a knight though. Watch out. Maybe put something new in at d6, like a new pawn or bishop.
I think, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that looks good.
26.
Okay.
Okay. Whoa.
So maybe just bishop takes f3. Bishop takes f3.
Maybe 92 first. 92 first.
No, I think bishop takes first.
I think you can guard maybe. I'll give it a shot. 92. I think there was 92 king.
No, you can just sack the bit, or you could either do knight check first, or yeah. You have mate. Bishop takes pawn, then knight at h4. It's going to be mate for you.
Right. There we are.
Knight at h4, and then you have bishop check.
Great
job. Nice mate.
All right, I got like one or two more games.
Okay. Oh, we got a lot for that. That was plus 10. Nice job.
All right. 5.
Get the king's bishop out. Yep. So that's the left square for your king. All right. So now just don't get mated. So you could play either queen e7, queen f6. Yeah, that's fine.
I knew there's knight f5s. Just be, yeah. I'll check.
Say that again.
Knight f5 or knight d5 could be a little scary.
Okay,
Ooh.
now that's a tricky move there. You
I
could play
knight
queen f6, I guess. Queen f6 to guard the g7 pawn, perhaps.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, and it goes after f2 as well. Which
Yeah, that's a multi-purpose
probably
move.
knight f4. I can play h5, but probably because the bishop isn't guarded.
Okay, now I got you. You could play knight h6. Looks fun.
Spawn one or knight to h6.
I think you move your existing one.
Yeah, so I can cancel. Yep.
Okay, and
It's trapped with knight
so
to
here's
h5.
a bishop. You could put a bishop on f4, maybe.
Yeah, I think his queen is trapped.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
He can put new stuff in though. Okay, now, oh, it looks like a pawn is really good for you.
I'll just
I'm not
castle. Yeah,
sure I can get one, to be honest.
I may just castle just to make sure I'm safe.
I don't think you castle. If anything, you would get your other knight out, like knight c6.
D5.
But or you could sack your bishop. Bishop takes pawn check and then knight at g4. That looks fun.
That's a g4.
Well, bishop takes pawn first, and then new knight at g4.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yep. Got you. Yeah, this looks pretty good.
Okay.
Okay, bishop to f2.
I like just knight c6. Just get your other knight out.
Okay. Yeah, that's a nice card. That's annoying.
And now you can bring your queen back to d8, I guess.
Yeah, guard at c7.
Yeah, let's guard c7.
Should be fine. Want to castle. Yeah, pawn f2.
Maybe bishop at b6. Perhaps.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
getting you a queen trade. I think queen trade is good for you, right? Is for
Yeah, the pressure
f2. Queen at f2. I guess it's bishop guards. Should I give the queen or should I not give the queen? What do you want me to do here?
Couldn't I, if you give the queen, couldn't I play f2 and queen to d1? Or I could play
Well,
queen f2, king out of the way.
you could just. How about you just bishop check, bishop at f2, and then bishop takes c5, because that is a defensive move. Also,
I like that. I like that. Yeah,
it gets rid of your problems.
Yep.
And it vacates the square. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Bishop takes c5, vacates
Okay.
the square for your queen coming in later.
Like, it almost works.
I mean,
I may
you
just recapture.
or you could put. Oh, yeah, you could just recapture that. That's fine.
I only have 30 seconds. I'm gonna try and speed up a little bit. Start to go on my own.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
just
okay.
roll up moves. Any move's fine. Oh, it looks like you get a free knight over there. That looks fun.
Ooh, that looks bad.
Yeah,
for
queen
him.
takes knight. Take the knight. Queen takes knight. And then you have knight check, win queen.
I have.
Knight check, win the queen.
Yep. There should be a mate too.
Just roll out any moves. Doesn't matter what move.
Take a queen. Yeah, he's probably gonna recapture the knight.
Yeah, you can maybe take his rook eventually, but just roll out moves. Any move's fine.
I'm just gonna try and mate on a4.
Okay.
Captures. I didn't quite get it. It's fine. I'm gonna
That's
castle.
okay. Just roll up moves. Your king is safe, then you're doing awesome.
A little low on time here.
That's okay. Just roll up moves. Throw some queens in. Maybe mate will happen.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm coming forward. We're doing pretty well here, actually. Try and or just escape slower.
Great
Nice.
job.
All right, probably the last one.
Okay. Thanks so much for partnering.
Yeah.
Thanks for the follow from Joneses1. Really appreciate it.
3 takes.
Hold on. Take that.
That should be
Take
fine.
that. Take the pawn. Knight takes pawn.
Oh, really?
Knight takes pawn.
Oh,
Then stall. Here's a knight.
Yeah,
Here's a knight. Put the knight in and grab his queen.
yeah. That is an interesting tactic. I've definitely never done something like that before. You really got to be coordinated.
Yep.
Okay.
That is why
And then
we're
I'll
in the
probably
call here. All
look
right, so you
here.
can save your knight somewhere,
Actually, let's see. Prefer.
and then just develop.
Yeah. Probably try and remove things. 95, tempting. Probably see if he comes forward with like a d6. That'd be cool. And I can take king out of the way and like bishop to f3.
I might trade queens. Is that going to be? Yeah, it looks like you're doing good over there. I might trade these queens.
Probably will.
Oh, I guess I had better. I maybe could have won the queen, but this is still good.
No, I don't
So,
think this.
so you don't even have to wait for the queen. You're attacking his rook. You could castle. You could get your queen out. You have a lot of options.
He's getting some material, but he shouldn't have anything. I should be fine. He may try like
Yeah,
queen
yeah, you'll
e5.
be fine.
I'll play queen e5. I can block with either the queen or the bishop or knight, but depending on if you want a queen trade, which
It doesn't matter. Whatever's good for you.
yeah. My opponent disconnected.
Okay.
So
Let's see.
you'll get a leisurely minute and a half to do whatever you want. Yeah, you got him. See his rook g1, but these guys really want to play it out.
Apparently. All right. I guess I'll grab this guy. Oh, I guess I have rook f6, maybe.
Oh yeah, that's nice. After rook h6. That's it. All right, let's do one more. That was
Okay.
not much. Yeah. All right, these guys are doing about last one anyways. I should go to sleep.
Okay. Whatever you want.
f6.
Excellent.
Probably second f7. Yeah. Ooh.
You could castle or you could get your knight out. Got
Yeah, I'll
options.
probably like knight c6, knight to d4. Ooh.
So you could try
d5.
d6 or d5, I guess.
Yeah, like d5, bishop takes d4.
Yeah, I like it.
That's already very bad. Queen and rook is mate if you depending on what he does.
Okay.
Yeah, queen and rook is checkmate.
What about just pawn at g2?
What about e4?
I like pawn at g2 better. Just go for like the
Yeah.
free rook with promotion.
Yeah, that's right. A knight could also win g2 some lines, but
Yeah,
it's
but like you're already winning all the pieces, so you might as well. You just take the rook.
Yeah.
Your bishop's covered, and yeah, just take the queen, or you could take the pawn first. Bishop takes pawn or knight takes queen. They're both good.
Takes power than nice. Alright. I am not going to be happy if we get another 2 minute stall here.
Oh, I can just mate my guy if you want.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah, he
I
disconnected. Oh well. Yeah, see what you can do.
I just figured you were having fun over there, but
I'm. Oh, he's back. maybe I'll have more fun, but probably not.
Do you want me to mate him then? Yeah, I'll just
Yeah.
mate. I'll just mate him. Uh,
All right, GG's.
GG's. Thank you so much for partnering. I
Yeah,
hope we
thank you.
hope we get to partner again sometime.
Yeah, I appreciate learning the openings for sure. That was something that I never really quite like
Yeah,
bothered
no,
to
I
do.
think I mean you're definitely underrated. You're gonna shoot up and right in
Well,
really quickly.
I'm a 21. I'm a reasonably decent player.
That's
Just
my point exactly. Like if
very
you're
casual fun.
2100 at chess, then you should
Yeah.
probably be like at least 1800 at bughouse.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, yeah. Um, yeah, I mean, I would just say like, you know, I also have like I sort of I learned to play chess just a couple of years ago, and I get stressed out all the time if I play rated. And I sort of just told myself like, you know, that why I learned to play in the first place was like you like being able to play like the cool moves and being able to do the tactics and whatnot, being able to put the aesthetics on the board is that's always for me been like
Yeah,
the
no, for sure. Yeah, no,
yeah
the my frustration before was just that time is part of the game in bughouse. So it's
yeah I understand.
so when the diagonal clocks matter, when you're up time versus your partner's opponent, you can
Yeah
stall for pieces. When you're downtime, you can't stall for pieces, and that's for
yeah
both offense and defense. So,
yeah
so
it
like
hangs on
like
the edge.
just a couple times, like not usually, like usually we were just crushing all over the place, but there were like one or two games where we we were down massive time,
Oh yeah, a lot of
and
things.
being down massive time doesn't matter that much if we're up massive pieces, but
Mm,
we weren't up massive pieces.
mm,
And so several times we got in positions where like just a few pieces would have made it, but we were down mess of time and it was just tough to coordinate a win there. And
yeah, there's a
when you're downtime, the problem is you can't defend precisely either. Like you
yeah
can't tell your partner like hold a knight or hold a rook. So it makes the defense and attacking harder. I
yeah
always tell people like there's some people who try to learn Bughouse by like pre-moving everything, which is not a good way to learn Bughouse. Like it's better to play slowly and like understand the moves in general. Um, but moves shouldn't take like 20 seconds. Like if usually in Bughouse your moves should take about 1 or 2 seconds, but sometimes when you're in critical positions, you might need to burn 5 or 10 seconds, finding that key move.
mhm,
But in those positions, it shouldn't take like 20 seconds when your partner has fed you a move. Um, and I know it's for the learning process, it helps to understand the move, but sometimes in some of those positions, it's better to play the move first and then understand it like on your opponent's time. Play first, understand later, rather than understand first and then play. Uh, anyway, not a big deal. We crushed overall.
yeah
Really
that was
enjoyable playing with you. You played awesome. So thank you
yeah
so much.
yeah. I guess I've always sort of my sort of outlook on chess is kind of like um I do get the whole sort of you want to be winning the games in the moment, but I honestly find that it's more important to make the mistakes and make the failures and lose the games because then you can sort of okay, this is where I went wrong, this is
You
how I can work.
definitely learn a lot more by losing than by winning. That's for
Yeah.
sure. So yeah, I agree with you there.
All right, have a good one, man. I'll see you around.
All right, have a good one.
Take it
Bye.
easy. Bye.
Okay. I wonder if UPR is still around. Um, looks like he's still in the chat. Let me see. I'll at him. If Yippee or someone else wants to partner, then we can keep going. Otherwise, I'll probably end. So GG's to Cognicyst. He played great. Okay, UPR is here. I think I have him here, so let's call him on Discord. Your Discord isn't loaded. Okay. Well, I'll try to figure that out. Do you want me to send you like a Zoom link instead? I mean, it doesn't have to be Discord. It could be Discord, it could be Skype, it could be Zoom. Zoom is okay? Alright, so what I can do is start a Zoom call and then I can message it to you like on chess.com. Let's try to get that rolling. Zoom. Let me see. Okay. Most efficient way to do this. Go to messages. Message. Arc. Okay. Alright, I'll send you a chess.com message. I don't know if that worked. I hope it worked. Okay. So check chess.com messages, see if you got that. I guess I'll end the Discord call. Oh, got him coming in, so it looks like it worked. Is join it. Okay, there we go. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? I see my audio is going. I haven't heard you say.
Hello.
Oh yes, I hear you. Awesome. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I
perfect.
can hear you.
Okay, it says you declined my invitation, so I'll try sending you a
Oh no,
partnership
I'll
again.
send you. I'll send you one.
Okay, yeah, great. Oh, I missed some chat. HamGamG said my strategy of materialism is safer if you're uptime. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, HamGamG. I also try to like keep rolling rather than sitting to make that work. Hey Hagov, thanks for watching.
Okay.
Okay, try to develop some of those pieces at some point, but it looks
Yeah.
like you're playing safe in general. I like it. Yeah, just keep developing. If he brings his knight out, pin it with your bishop. Okay, yeah, just keep moving. Maybe a3 to chase his queen around, or you get your bishops out. I would like some trades here. Like a knight would be the best,
Yeah.
but even pawns would be good. You could just drop another pawn at b4 maybe, or you could get your bishop out. Yeah, that's fine. If bishop takes pawn, you can take that back. Okay, maybe bishop to d3. Move your existing bishop. Okay, so you're chasing his queen around and you get to develop while you do it.
Yeah.
I'll just go, I guess. All right, so watch out. He's attacking g2. You could play rook over, um, or uh, or you could play bishop at h3. So either rook g1 or bishop h3. Looks good. Okay, you could put like a new pawn at g4 or knight at f4. Just keep rolling out
Go with
moves.
the knight.
Yeah, that's great. You've tempoed his queen a lot.
Our partner is disconnected.
Okay. Ooh, that's a little scary. Hmm. Okay, great job.
Okay.
You want to get your king's bishop out at some point there.
Yeah. Opponent is disconnected again.
Okay. I have not played this the best. We are up time though, so that's good. Let's see. I think I'm losing a piece. No, maybe not. Okay, we are up 50 seconds and 1 pawn mates. So I think I'm gonna sit here.
Yeah. My partner's opponent is still disconnected. Oh,
I wonder if I have. Huh. I'm thinking of actually moving here. Let's try this. Okay. Nice job.
okay.
Looking good. I like your opening. He sacked the bishop for the pawn. Bishop takes pawn. Or knight takes pawn. Take a pawn.
Okay.
Thank you.
That was nice.
Great feed. You want to defend the pawn more. Bishop d3 I like. Since your knight is pinned. You could pin his knight, I guess. I'll just take the bishop. Maybe bishop at d4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch out. He's attacking you a little bit there.
Yeah.
Let's, let's think about this. Um, I guess you could play
Knight at f3.
knight at f3. Yeah, I think you could get away with that. All right, now bishop at g5. New bishop at g5. Because you're forking the queen and the pawn. Looks good for you. Take the free pawn on f4. That's a little scary. I think you could take that. Pawn takes pawn. Looks fine for you. And then, yeah, that's fine. Just king takes. Your knight guards h4. So he has attacks here, but he would be sacking pieces in the process. All right, now watch out. Maybe retreat your. Hold on. Let's think about this. Let's put a new pawn on g3. New pawn on g3.
Okay.
All right, yeah, there we go. Nice. All right, retreat your bishop, from, yeah,
Yeah.
there we go. That looks good. Eventually, okay, let's play just rook to g1. Rook g1. You may lose a queen. Okay, just king to h1. King h1. I think you're fine now. Queen takes. Maybe queen takes bishop. Okay, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Great job. Yeah, you were winning the whole way. You get your other knight out. I think knight f3 was a little better there. It would attack e5. That's fine. You could castle, I guess.
I was thinking of the pawn at e4.
Maybe d3. Hold a queen. Queen is bad.
Yeah.
You could pin this knight, I guess, with your undeveloped bishop. Watch out. Watch the queen. Maybe just a new pawn at f3, something like that.
Yeah.
Can I give a queen? I'm taking knights for you. Knight check.
Yeah.
Knight at h5.
h5.
Sorry, knight at h6. Knight at h6. My bad. Alright, you could throw in more knight checks, I think. This is looking good for you. Hmm. Uh, okay. Um, let's see. You probably have something there. I'm not
Yeah, that's okay.
entirely sure what it is yet. Um, hmm. I'm not sure, to be honest. Um,
It's okay.
yeah, that's a good move. I like it. You just take his bishop. That I don't know about. Maybe it's knight takes bishop. Grab the bishop. Knight takes bishop. Just grab. Ooh,
Sorry, mouse slipped.
that's really bad. Knight takes bishop.
My mouse slipped.
You still have to do knight takes bishop. Okay, now new knight in check, I guess. That may kill us. Okay, so now you have to be careful because he has queen takes knight. Yeah, that move is okay. Okay, let's put a bishop at g7. New bishop at g7. Great job. Hey, you can take that pawn. Nice. I think you get your knight out here. If he sacks, you just take it.
Yeah.
You could sack your bishop. Bishop takes pawn check. And then you have knight takes e5. Maybe knight g4. Knight
No
g4.
bishop is there.
Okay, how about new? Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, maybe just castle. Castle looks okay for you. Queen takes bishop. And looks like you're cooking him over there. You could go bishop at g6 and bishop takes pawn. Or you could play bishop at b3 to check him from afar. Or you could retreat your queen to like f3. You have a lot of options. I like bishop at... Yes, perfect. Great move. And you could retreat the bishop to check him, or you could play queen f7. Got a lot of options. Great move. Nicely done. Now, I'm not even sure if you take the queen. You probably... If he moves towards the queen, I think you take the bishop. Yeah, take the bishop. It's better to have a free piece than to trade pieces. I'll take b7. Knight takes b7 check.
Got the queen in.
Yeah, and you might still get the queen. You could grab the queen, I guess. Now you have a queen to play with, or you could play d4 to get your bishop out. You could just play d4 here. Oh, that's a good move too. I like it. Great job. Nice mate.
That was fun.
Oh, hold on. You could. Yes, perfect, perfect. Nice job. Just grab the queen. Nice move. Free rook. Nice. You could try potentially pawn at a6 there.
Okay.
I like pawn it. Maybe it's not as good now that his bishop defends.
No, wait.
But I mean, you're still crushing. I like that move. It's a nice move. Yeah, you can do knight takes pawn.
Best.
Excellent.
Ah, space for
That's
him.
that's okay. You're still winning. Nice. Good job.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Sack your bishop. Bishop takes pawn check. And then you have knight
Okay.
takes e5, and then
Yeah.
g4 will be hanging. Take the bishop. Now you can retreat your knight to f3 or to d3. You could take the free. Oh, hold on. Maybe
No, my queen.
queen c8 check. Okay, so uh, hmm. I think you trade the queens and take the free bishop.
Yeah, okay.
So you're hitting b7, and you also have the possibility of pushing your d pawn. I like d4, and then you're hitting the knight.
Okay.
I guess you had knight takes pawn there, but yeah, d4 is good too. I like
Yeah.
it. Let's see here. You could either take his knight. Yeah, I like taking knight actually. It looks pretty good for you.
Yeah.
I'll probably beat him with a few knight checks there.
Yeah.
You just keep checking him. Like a bishop check or a knight check. You're gonna win eventually. And I'll get you some more things.
Yeah. Now I got a queen.
Good job. Probably castle there. Looks good. You can save your knight. Push your c pawn. Push c6.
Yeah.
Pawn takes pawn. Try pawn at f2 if you want to protect your bishop. Or you could give up the bishop. It's fine. Either way.
Yeah, I was thinking of
Yeah, I guess bishop takes
better check.
g3 was good also. Let's see. Great job.
Yeah. Both were winning.
What's that? But,
Both of us were
we're
winning.
both winning. Yeah, yeah. You take that pawn. You take the queen with check. Rook takes
Yeah.
queen. Yeah. Unfavorable for you. I might give a queen. I think you're safe.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Great job. Thanks for the follow from Doilies. Really appreciate it.
You've got my opponent from the last match.
Okay. Great development. In castle. Then take it twice. He stacks. I think you played d6 here to get your bishop active. Either bishop g4 or knight d4 look good. Maybe just c6. c6 to restrict his knight from moving in. Then you're threatening b5, like that.
Okay.
You can take that twice. Maybe knight at f4. Do knight at f4 to cut the queen off. And you're also threatening to double take on h3 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and knight takes h3. Or actually, new knight at f3 is even better. New knight at f3.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Yes, yes. Nice find. Great job. Pawn takes pawn. Take that. Yeah, you're crushing. You could play. I don't like that because now he has. He might be able to win your bishop with a pawn. I guess you can bishop a4, so maybe you're fine.
Okay, yeah.
Hold queen. Queen's bad.
Yeah, my queen is.
Great job.
Oh, you won. Okay.
Yep. Oh, hey, Taylor. GG, Taylor. Taylor, I hope we can partner sometime. Thanks for the follow. Watch out. He's attacking E5. That's
Yeah.
the main threat. Yeah, just develop your bishops and knights.
That was
Looks good. Oh, free queen. Or you can take the rook. Either one. Whatever you want.
my queen is fine.
Take the rook, I guess. Okay, never mind.
I already took the queen.
Yeah, I think it was better to take the rook, but this is fine. Is the queen trade okay?
Yeah, sure.
Alright,
Not a problem.
we may trade queens. Hold a rook. Rook is bad.
My opponent doesn't play, so
Yep, just in case he ever moves. Should hold the rook. Let's see. I can survive a rook now. So whatever's good for you.
okay. One last game, then I have to go.
Okay. Thank you so much for partnering me.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, one more.
Yeah. Yeah, I like all your moves so far. Very nice. Oh, knight takes bishop. Yeah, you are crushing. Nice. Did I even take any
Okay.
pieces for you? I think you just won at chess. Great job.
Yeah. Okay, I got to go.
All right, thanks so much. Have a great day.
Yes.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
So GG's to my partner there. You played awesome. End the Zoom. All right. All right. Anyone else want to partner? If anyone else out there wants to partner, let me know. Otherwise, we'll probably end for the night. Let's start checking on who to raid. Look at the chess category. I see who's streaming. Like Drama Queen is having a birthday stream. Who else do we have? Don't recognize a lot of these other streamers. You don't stream very often. I recognize Attila, but I think we should raid Drama Queen since it's her birthday. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks to the folks who saved me from the random pool by partnering me. I'll be streaming again tomorrow night. Also, some updates on the Bughouse World Championship. We've progressed out of the group stage. We are now in the knockout stage. And we have 2 weeks for the next round. I'm going to try to cover as many of those matches as possible. So look forward into doing those streams. And yeah, we'll continue to cover the Bughouse World Championship. Anyway, have a great night, everyone. Show some love to Drama Queen on her birthday. Bye, everyone.